Most educationalists agree that boys spend far too much time on computer gaming. So does that hold back the more traditional skills? Well, new research suggests that computer games are good for you, and girls will regret not engaging with them.
Gaming can promote creativity, storytelling, analytical skills and logic, reports the Centre for the Study of Children, Youth and Media.
The research I'm doing is essentially about literacy, and just as schools have always taught reading and writing, we're now arguing that they ought to teach both creation and analysis in different media forms such as computer games.
Why should gaming be taught in the classroom?
Well, gaming itself is quite a complex process. The rules of computer games are they fit together in quite complex ways. There are narrative elements, there are gaming elements, there's all sorts of kind of physical coordination involved. Many games involve problem solving and overcoming challenges, and that requires quite a lot of logical and rational thinking.
Many games are derived from books or films. Is there really a need to teach narrative using computer games?
I think the reason why there is a need to play a game, perhaps, is if you've got a lower ability pupil, the game allows them an entry point into a novel whereby they get to know the characters, and then the novel itself, the book itself, isn't quite so challenging.
But are boys and girls helped equally by gaming?
Boys tend to have much more access to computer games, and there's been research to suggest that that means they'll be the next generation of game developers. And that has real implications for the kinds of games that are produced.
Do the girls of Charles Edward Brooke feel they are missing out?
Well, my brother, he wastes a lot of time because he just sits up in his room playing all night and all day and don't get out a lot.
Just game, they play game and get addicted to it and almost forget about their studies. Don't think it's good for them.
I don't spend a huge amount of time playing computer games.
I think there are specific skills that you can pick up, like programming and shortcuts in your ICT and hand-eye coordination. On the other hand, I think not playing lots of computer games frees you up to do all those other things you need for the 21st century, like learning how to get on with people, being flexible, knowing how to communicate, things that are actually probably more important than those hard, specific skills.
Educationalists ignore gaming at their peril, says IOE's Dr. Andrew Byrne.
I think we should see computer games as a new art form for the 21st century. There's a debate about what kinds of art forms should be included in schools or made mandatory in the national curriculum, but my worry is it sometimes takes education a very long time to catch up. We're 100 and odd years into the history of film, and it's only just beginning to be taken seriously in schools. Let's not have the same thing happen with computer games.
So there you have it. The latest research. Gaming is good for you. Girls should do much more of it, and soon, before a gap develops and they're left behind. But I think this is one piece of research I won't be discussing with my expert gamester grandchildren, if I want to keep in with their parents, who of course played Ludo and Monopoly. Goodbye.